What do Taylor Swift, Adele, Phoebe Bridgers, and the Gilmore Girls all have in common? Let's talk about Carole King, a legendary songwriter, musician, recording artist, and reference in so many popular artists' works today. Carole King grew up in Brooklyn and started releasing music when she was 16. Then she started writing music with her soon-to-be husband, Jerry Goffin, while they worked day jobs. When she was 18 and Goffin was 22, they wrote the hit song, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, for the Shirelles. It hit #1 on the Billboard charts. It was the first song to ever do that by a Black girl group ever. After the success, they quit their day jobs and became songwriters full-time, and they worked out of the Brill Building. If you don't know about the Brill Building, it's a building in Manhattan, but it was also a very specific sound and style of pop music written in the 60s and 70s. Carole King and Jerry Goffin were a big part of shaping that sound. They wrote hits for a bunch of different pop groups and pop stars, and they had a huge amount of chart-topping music. 8 years later, Carole King and her husband got divorced, and she moved out to LA, where she restarted her recording career when she formed a group called The City. It was a trio, and they only put out one album until it disbanded. Then she started releasing her solo work. She put out one album called Writer in 1970. On this album, she collaborated with James Taylor and Joni Mitchell. And in 1971, she put out Tapestry, which was huge. She included renewed versions of Will You Love Me Tomorrow and Natural Woman, which were huge hits that she wrote for other people when she was working as a Brill Building writer. Where You Lead was also on this album, which became the Gilmore Girls theme song. And You've Got a Friend, which was a collaboration with James Taylor, won Song of the Year at the 1972 Grammys. Also at these Grammys, Tapestry won Album of the Year. It won the female heat of Best Vocal Pop Performance, and the song It's Too Late off of Tapestry won Record of the Year. Since then, she's gone on to put out 25 more albums. She's written theme songs and opening credit songs for a bunch of shows and movies. She's produced an autobiographical Broadway musical. She was the first woman to ever receive the Gershwin Prize for Popular Song. She received an honorary degree from Berkeley, and she's appeared in a few acting roles. Carole King is like the ultimate inspiration. She is one of my favorite artists, and she is certainly someone that I look to model my career after.